Hey everybody, Hatter here for another NHL playoff prediction for the conference finals. As you see, the beard is gone. The Flyers got kicked out, so the playoff beard is all off because they got beat by the Boston Bruins. Wish it didn't happen. Wish they could have repeated from last year and beat the Bruins after being down by 3, but lightning doesn't strike twice. But here are my predictions for the NHL Conference Finals. First, we're going to start in the East. Speaking of Lightning, the Bruins are now taking on the Lightning. The Lightning who beat the Capitals, swept the Capitals, just like the Bruins swept the Flyers, which I'm going to try not to speak that much of in this video, but it happened. Both teams swept the Flyers, being swept by the Bruins, and the Lightning sweeping the Capitals. I was 0-2 on this side of the conference, on this side of the league. So I'm going to make it real quick on this side. Lightning, they look real hungry. They look like they're ready to get back to where they were in 2004, before the NHL lockout, and becoming the Stanley Cup champions. But also, the Boston Bruins are looking for something to prove, or looking to prove something to everybody by not only taking out the Flyers and being able to do that this year, but to also be more than that, to be a Stanley Cup competitor. It's going to be a tough game. But I have to go with the team that beat the #1 seed Capitals, just because I don't want to see the Bruins in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm going with the Lightning in 6 games. We're heading over to the West, where I won both games. Not exactly sure I don't exactly remember how many games I predicted it in. Not that matters, but I got the Canucks right and I got the Sharks right. The Sharks almost disappointed me, but they were able to beat the hockey team, Detroit, the hockey town, the Detroit Red Wings, to get back to where they were last year, and that's on a conference final, in the conference final round. Vancouver in Canada. When you think Canada, most of the time you think hockey. They're 24/7, 365 hockey. Vancouver, however, has not been, from what I hear, in the playoffs, or has been this close to being in the Stanley Cup in a long time. But they're hungry though. The Sardines, yes, the Sardines, because they come in packs and they're always playing together except for the All-Star game. The Sardines, the Canucks, they look hungry. They're #1 seed, President Trophy winners, best team in the league this year. Taking out all the teams, obviously, to get here in the playoffs. They're one more step away, but I don't see it happening over the San Jose Sharks, who seem just to want to be here, who know they are here again, and they want to prove everybody wrong by not being a choker in the conference championships. It's going to be a tough game. The Sardines are going to come out. The Sharks are also going to come out, and they're going to be 2 tough teams to go back and forth. But in the end, I believe it ends in Game 7, where the Sharks beat the Vancouver Canucks. So I'm predicting a warm weather hockey Stanley Cup series. You know, that's just how I see it, because both the Lightning, I believe the Lightning are hungry in their conference. I don't know if it's just because I don't want to see the Bruins in the Stanley Cup, but the Lightning and the San Jose Sharks in the Stanley Cup. That means the next video will be my prediction for whoever's in the Stanley Cup playoffs, or I'm sorry, in the Stanley Cup championship. But until then, let's see if the Sharks and the Lightning end up in the championship round, and to decide who the better team is. I'm Matt Hatter with a non-playoff beard, saying to y'all in YouTube land, Facebook land, wherever this is posted, subscribe, tell your kids, tell your wife, tell your husbands, tell your animals, tell everybody you know to subscribe. Until next time, later.